Hello, my name is Tim Gregory. I'm from Vermeer Investment Management in London. I hope everyone is staying safe and that friends and family are also doing okay at this extraordinary and challenging time for us all. Today, I thought we might focus on the issue of inflation and touch also a little bit on short-term wage inflation and the impact that that might be having on companies' profitability. Now, we all know that in the second quarter of 2020, we have seen an unprecedented collapse in the economy. And this will, of course, be a factor that could cause short-term deflationary effects to the economy. But alongside that, we have seen some areas of inflation. So we've seen some wage inflation, particularly in the retail sector, as retailers have correctly paid their staff more money to help continue to provide goods and services to customers through this difficult time. And at the same time, because so many jobs have been lost in so many industries, hopefully only in the short term, the government all around the world, and particularly in America and in Europe, have stepped in to provide a bridge to the economy to enable families to get through this particularly difficult time. And some of those payments by governments have actually been more money in terms of weekly wages than families had been receiving previously when they were doing their normal jobs. So this is an unusual situation. And the question is, what will happen when things return to normal? Will we see those wages go back down to normal levels? Will companies be able to rehire employees for lower levels of wages? And that remains to be seen. But of course, we will see job losses in a number of industries, potentially in the airline industries, in the leisure industries, that will not come back as we move through this time and the economy starts to improve. Some areas of industry will still struggle, and this ought to help normalise wages going forward. But in addition, and perhaps more importantly, over the last 20 years, we have seen structural wage deflation caused by technology, and there is no reason to expect this to change going forward. Areas such as factory automation, artificial intelligence, potentially autonomous driving going forward will all be continued factors that will keep wage inflation under control and keep pressure on jobs going forward. And we don't expect this to change very much. And we know that interest rates and bond yields are at very low levels, reflecting very low inflation expectations for the global economy going forward. And of course, at the moment, we face this severe economic dislocation, which is also going to be a factor that until we see how economies recover, is likely to keep inflation expectations very muted. I hope everyone continues to stay safe, and thank you very much indeed for your time today. Goodbye.